Chapter number 2, Quadratic Equations. My dear students, in standard 9th, we have learned about polynomials. We have also learned about the types of polynomials based on the degree. The polynomials with degree 1 and 1 variable are linear polynomials. The polynomial with one variable and degree 2 is called quadratic polynomials. Now students, we have learned about quadratic equation. An equation is a mathematical statement which contains minimum one variable and equal to sign. Now see this statement. Is x plus 4 an equation? No. In this statement, x is a variable but does not have an equal to sign. But x plus 4 is equal to 0 is an equation. 2x plus 4 is equal to 0 is also an equation. Now see these statements. X square plus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. Y square minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0 are equations because the variables x and y are used here. Simultaneously, equal to sign is also present in equation. Here students, by using a variable, two different equations are formed. Observe the equation. What is the degree of the given polynomial here? Degree means highest power of the polynomial. Hence, the degree of given polynomial is 2. We have written equal to sign as the value of the polynomial. And it is 0. That is, value of the polynomial is 0. Students, the degree of polynomial in the equation is 2 and the value of polynomial is 0. Such equations are called quadratic equations. Let us take an example to understand the concept of quadratic equations. Students, here you can see a rectangle. The breadth of this rectangle is x centimeter, length is 5 centimeter more than breadth. That is, length is x plus 5 centimeter. Here the area of rectangle is 40 square centimeter. Now, the question is, what is the length and breadth of the rectangle? Now, let us see how to find it. Number 1. Breadth of the rectangle is equal to x, which is given. Length of the rectangle is equal to x plus 5 centimeter, that is also given. Number 2. Here area of the rectangle is equal to 40 square centimeter, that is given. Now, from the above factors, we can make a mathematical statement here. We know that the formula of area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Let us put the value in the formula. Therefore, 40 square centimeter is equal to x plus 5 into bracket into x. Therefore, 40 is equal to x square plus 5x. Therefore, x square plus 5x is equal to 40. Students, let us arrange the equation in which variable with maximum index is written first, then write the variable having second highest degree and at last write the constant. Let us take the 40 to the left side of the equal to sign. Therefore, x square plus 5x minus 40 is equal to 0. That is, students, from the given information and properties of area of rectangle, we get the equation having degree 2 and 1 variable. It is called as quadratic equation. By solving the quadratic equation, we can find the length and breadth of quadrilateral. So students, remember that number 1, in quadratic equation, only one variable is used. Number 2, the polynomial in quadratic equation have highest degree 2. Number 3, the value of polynomial used in quadratic equation is 0. Number 4, the numerators of all variables in quadratic equation are whole numbers. That means, students, the quadratic equation can be defined as follows. The equation with one variable has all the indices as whole numbers and the highest index of variable is 2. This equation is called as quadratic equation. Students, see these equations. Here the coefficient of x square are 1, 3 and 5 respectively. That is, they are not 0. Now see the variable x. The coefficient of x are 3, minus 5 and 0. Now students, third variable has constants. These constants are 5, 9 and 0 respectively. These all are quadratic equations. The degree of all these polynomials is 2. Students, in third equation, the middle term is 0 into x and the constant is 0. But still, these are quadratic equations. We have to remember that the coefficient of x square should not be 0, because if it will be 0, then quadratic equation will be meaningless. The other variables can be 0, but coefficient of x square should not be 0. Now students, the general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a, b, c are real numbers and a should not be 0. Now remember that a is any number other than 0. Now students, see these equations. Are these equations quadratic equations? Number 1, 3x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. In this equation, there is x, only one variable. The biggest index is 2, hence it is a quadratic equation. Number 2, 9y square plus 5 is equal to 0. Here, y is the variable and the biggest index is 2, hence it is a quadratic equation. Number 3, m square minus 5m square plus 4 is equal to 0. In this equation, m is one variable. Here the highest index is 3. So it is not a quadratic equation. Now students, there can be a question for 1 mark in board exam to make a quadratic equation based on this concept. Hence, we have a question in practice set 2.1 to form any two quadratic equations. Students, always remember that while writing the quadratic equation, the power of first variable should be 2 and its coefficient should not be 0. Number 1, 5x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Number 2, 10x square plus x plus 7 is equal to 0 are the two quadratic equations. In this way, you can write any two quadratic equations. Students, some equations are given to us and from these equations, we have to decide which are quadratic equations. Let us do a little practice. Now students, let us see practice set 2.1 question number 2. Example number 1. X square plus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. Students, first write the given equation in general form. That is, all the variables should be at left side of equal to sign and 0 should be at right side of equal to sign. Now see the equation. Here only one variable is used. The degree of equation is 2. Hence, this equation is a quadratic equation. Example number 2. Y square is equal to 5y minus 10. Let us take all the variables to left of the equal to sign. Therefore, y square minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. In this equation, only the y variable is used. The degree of equation is 2. The equation is a quadratic equation. Example number 3. Y square plus 1 upon y is equal to 2. Students, here y is the denominator. Try to eliminate the variable and give it a general form. That is, multiply all the equations by y. Therefore, y square into y plus 1 upon y into y is equal to 2 into y. Therefore, y cube plus 1 is equal to 2y. Therefore, y cube minus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. In this equation, only one variable y is used. The degree of the equation is 3. That's why it is not a quadratic equation.